Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, guys. Oh, it's been a morning, isn't it usually? Hello, let's get some things pulled up on the computer here. Sorry for the noise. Hello, happy Wednesday. It is hump day, right? Do I have the right day? Y'all, let me tell you, good morning. Hello, hello. Come in and hang out with me. Let's get stuff pulled up here on the computer. I'm going to be wood burning some mesh again. Super excited. Welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. Come on. Show me where you're at. Here we go. Good morning, Kim. Hi, guys. If I could get my computer to do what I want it to do. Hello, everybody. We are doing another new center today that I am super excited about. Hopefully, y'all don't get sick of the color purple. I do a lot of purple because that is my favorite color. Here we go. Let's see if it'll let me edit this. Hello. Sorry, guys. It won't let me, so we are going to... Hello, Phyllis. How are you? Hey, Jean Ann. So what we are going to do instead... It won't let me do that. So I want to tag Julie's Wreath Boutique because I am using a method that was inspired by her. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm coming. Come on. There we go. Hello, hello. Kathy, thank you for tossing lemonade. Cindy, good morning, Amy, Phyllis. So, yes, if you guys could roll me out into Facebook land, I would greatly appreciate that. Share it to my personal page. We are going to do a flower again. Good morning, Linda from South Omaha. She doesn't live too far from me. I'm going to send it there. Waiting to go pick up my grandson at preschool. Oh, thanks, Phyllis. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate that. I am just spreading my love out here. A few places. Okay, so we are going to, I do not have yesterday's wreath here in front of me. It's sold. And so that is all packed up and ready to go. But you can, good morning, Joanna. How are you, love? But you can go check that out after the live. You can go check that out on my page here. The replay is there. And I posted a picture of it. And what I used is one of my new centers that I have started making, and here's some other ones that are available. These are on satin. They are they have polyfill in them, and they are on foam board, and this is sublimated on there. And there's several different floral centers, nice watercolor centers. There's 6 different designs over there. I got some requests yesterday, and I'm working on those, but I came across, yes, Linda, it is gorgeous weather. I came across some others that I just, and of course I had to do this one, because purple's my favorite color. So I just listed this one this morning. Hopefully you guys can see it. Purple and black. I think this is going to, the camera does not do it justice at all. but we're going to use this one. And we are going to use a Dollar Tree bicycle wheel. If you guys have not seen a flower done on these, thank you, Christine, this is what we're going to use. Now, I was hoping, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I couldn't remember how many spokes there are. So there's 12 spokes, and I'm going to go for at least 3 rows on there. 12 spokes of this, so that's 36 cuts at 10 inches. We're going to cut the whole thing because we're going to cut at 10 inches. We're using our deep purple. I know I should have cut it in advance. I apologize for that. But we will just sit here, and then we're going to use black. And we are going to, hey Cody, how are you, love? We are going to use a method or design that I watched with Julie from Julie's Wreath Boutique. If you want to, that wasn't straight at all, but that's okay. If you want to learn how to make any flower at all, check out Julie's Wreath Boutique. She has wonderful tutorials over on Facebook, over on YouTube. I was just watching some this morning. She has them on her page here on Facebook. So come on in. We are burning some mesh. Hello, Jeannie. As usual, I had good intentions this morning. Hello, Leilani. Good morning, Miss Patricia. I hope the morning has started off well for you. I know you've got a kind of a big day today. She goes and fills out paperwork for her oldest son to get signed up for the military. So that is a huge step, not only for him, but a big step for Mama Bear. So welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. My name is Kelly. I am the owner and operator here in wonderful Omaha, Nebraska, right smack in the middle of the United States. You can cut 2 together, but it's going to meld them together, so to speak. Fuse them. I couldn't think of the word. It's going to fuse them together. Was waiting for you to come on and got sidetracked watching the Journal Wholesale live sale. Yes. Usually she does Tuesdays and Thursdays, but maybe she's doing every day this week. So I have a box that is arriving today. And I've got another box started with her this week. So good morning, Suzanne. If you guys can help share me out into Facebook land, I would greatly appreciate. Now, there are some methods that you can do with the mesh fused together. And I debated doing that this morning, but because thank you, Linda, for the stars, because I love purple so much, and I really want to see both colors in the design, I'm not fusing them together. So this is a heavy foil or wide foil. It's called a couple different things. I used this purple yesterday also. And I probably had a little bit left, but what we need for what we're doing today, picking lemons all over Facebook land. Well, thank you for that. It's hard, but I'm trying not to buy until I get better organized. Yeah, oh, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at that. Do you have your door cracked? Oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you, thank you. Now my door's cracked. Thank you. Always looking out for me. If you hear the birds singing, I do not own the rights to their music. It's like they know as soon as I open that door. So yes, you always want to have a window or door cracked. Now look at how crazy this edge is. That just ticks me off. So we're going to Good morning, Marjorie. How are you, love? I missed you yesterday, but life happens. So, guys, it is Hump Day, Wednesday, April 12th. What are y'all working on? I did a patriotic the other day. Yesterday, I did a gorgeous teal, seafoam and purple and blue flower. This morning, we are doing purple and black because I have a new center. This is the new center on the website. It is there's the birds in my drink thing. My birthday is in 12 days. Ooh, Shannon. So April 24th, a couple days after my parents' anniversary. Cold here today, snow in the forecast. Snow, oh, Michelle, that's no fun. I'm finishing a door hanger. I need to get some patriotic to work up some of Mom's sassy flamingos. Ooh, that sounds fun. I have been seeing amazing attachments, that folks are making. Mama Lisa, Patricia's mom, is one of them. My first centerpiece with mesh and purple flowers and purple ribbon using one of your reels. Oh, I can't wait to see a picture. I know it will be amazing because you make amazing pieces. So, we'll talk a little bit of real life here. Hello, Renee. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful hump day. So, most of y'all know my dad is in a rehab facility. He's had a rough go of it. I'm not going to go through the whole story, but yesterday was his last day on antibiotic, thank goodness. So, hopefully the end is in sight here soon. Hopefully he can get up to walking and moving and everything else. These cuts, Marjorie, are 10 inches. When you are doing a flower, 10 is the magic number. Now, if your mesh, which I didn't look at the paper, where did I put it? If your mesh is 10 1/4, which a lot of times it is, cut the length at 10 1/4 because you want to have an exact square. An exact square is what you want. So I get a call last night from my mom, which she's up, and I mean it wasn't super late. And I can just tell by the sound of her voice. She says, well, I got a call, and so my first reaction is, what's wrong with Dad? Well, he got confused and he fell out of bed. I said, he what? Now I'm thinking, like, rolled out of bed or he face planted. I said, okay, so I get up. I was in the bedroom doing work, computer work. So I said, okay, I'm putting my pants on. I'm going to go up there. No, they said he's fine. They said he's fine. Okay, how does a 200-pound man fall out of bed and be okay? Is he bruised? Did he break anything? You know, because that is my worst fear, is him getting a broken hip or broken something, because, you know, that's kind of when it starts going down, whatever. No, she said his oxygen was low, because they, of course, did all vitals on him. His oxygen was low, so they put oxygen on him and they're going to monitor him. I said, Mom, are you sure you don't? I said, I will go up there. I said, it'll take me 5 minutes because he's not far. Well, I have to respect her wishes. Yes, I'm POA. Uh-oh, Nancy. Good morning, Kiss Sherry. Good morning, Nancy. So it was already a rough night. Immediately contacted my sister, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting here, you know, of course, worst things going through my mind. You know, what if something did happen? What if something happens in the night? What if Good luck, Joanna. We're praying for you, babe. Well, pretty soon, Mom called back. She said, I talked to your dad. He's okay. I said, so he's not hurt? He's not, well, what it is it's not that he fell completely, like rolled over, because he does have the half side rails. Hey, Delphia, how are you? I'm so glad you could join this morning. This one's going to be close, but we're going to cut it anyway so we have it. So what it was is he was confused on where he was. And so he thought he was getting out of bed at home. He was going to go to the kitchen and get something to eat. Good morning, Emma. So it wasn't that he just face planted. My sister headed up there this morning. Since I have y'all. So we will see. Let me refresh. Some of my comments are sticking. Thank you in advance for spreading the love. We are cutting mesh at 10 inches. We are cutting the whole roll because we are using a bicycle wheel this morning, a Dollar Tree bicycle wheel. If you've never seen a flower done on one of these, you're going to love it. And my joint replacement for my jaw will be in 3 months. They have to make oh, Jackie. I hope so too. I know, Roberta. So this is the center. It's new in my shop. So the centers that I'm making are on satin. Satin that I can sublimate on. There's lots and lots of centers out there, and I didn't want to, not so much that it's copying. I have some other ideas with regular fabric. But sublimation on satin turns out amazing. It's nice, and the colors are nice and vibrant. These are 6-inch centers. With the intentions of being made or being used on flowers for the center. Are you using wood or the foam board for your centers? I am using foam board. It's a foam board center. And I use polyfill just a little bit. Now I am going to put one together that is the nice big dome, so to speak, to see how that looks with the satin on it. I have a We the People that I am going to be listing. I had some requests, one for some sunflower flowers on it. Butterfly. If there's something else that you would like to see, let me know. As long as I can find an image for it. Or something that would look good as a center. Okay. Sorry I didn't have this cut in advance, guys. Or burned in advance. I had every intention. If you are new to watching me, I go live here on my page, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Good morning, Brenda from West Virginia. Never cut you live, always have to watch replay. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you were here and that you caught a live. The support means a great deal. I used to go live in the evenings. And with the schedule with Dad and Art's hours got changed. Art's my husband. Art's hours got changed. He works 412 now, 412s, and just life outside of business. The mornings are working better currently. A dragonfly center. Sure, like just one dragonfly or multiples. There are some signs that I have on my website 8-inch and 10-inch signs that I'm thinking about doing on a center to see how that turns out. But yes, I absolutely can do a dragonfly. I think that would be really pretty. And we are doing 10 inches. This is moving fairly quickly. And then we are going to make our flower on a bicycle wheel. Now, you don't have to put the Allison. When you use a regular Dollar Tree frame, you have to use, help me out guys, what's the white stuff that you cut, the plastic that you cut and put in the center, so you can do a full wreath. That's how Julie's Wreath Boutique does it. You, of course, be your ladybug. I'm going to fix this because I clied it up. Y'all, that's a German word my mom uses. When you mess something up, you clie it up. Be your ladybug would be fun. I didn't even think about that. It makes sense. I do have some solid colors that I'm also going to do. Not necessarily in the sublimation because that's like... turned off. That's like a lot of ink. Okay, could I bring my Cricut over and you show me? Yeah, you can bring it over. Michelle, do you live by me? What am I missing? Did I know you live by me? Or are you just planning on flying in? Has anyone been catching Megan and Jordan going live together at night? Oh my God, oh yes, last night was hilarious. Good morning, Kristen. On spring break this week. How about something for the 4th of July? Yes, I have a We the People that I'm going to be doing. So all the centers that I currently have, the one I'm using today makes number 7 so far. But they are, for a limited time, they run $10, but they are 15% off, automatic discount when you add them, whether you buy 1 or whether you buy 10. And the link directly to them on the website is up in the description of this video. You also can go directly to lemonwreaths.com. And it is one of the options in the shop menu. It says centers. I fell asleep last night. I couldn't stay awake, so I'm going to go back and catch it today. But holy moly, those two, I think they're in the wrong business. They made a reality show. They are so funny. And they haven't known each other. I asked... Hello, Tammy from South Carolina. I asked Megan when I met her a couple weekends ago at General Wholesale. We were talking about Jordan, and I told her how when I first, quote, met them or started watching them, I thought they were brother and sister. I said, you guys had to, you guys must know each other for years. They know each other for like 2 years. They met at, I don't remember if she said Wreath Makers or Crafters Convention. And they just hit it off and have been best friends ever since. Which I think is so cool. What kind of mat you use for the wood burning tool? Crystal, this is a glass. It's actually in the scrapbooking section at Hobby Lobby. I believe it's $17, $15, $17, something like that. And it's perfect. It's 13 by 13. It works great because when you're doing flowers, you want everything cut at 10 inches. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do. Now, for the life of me, I could not find my 6-inch zip ties. Apparently, I need to get more. So we're using the 4-inch, but it'll be okay. But I'm going to go ahead and they're going to slide, but that's all right. So I'm just clicking it. We're going to put one on each spoke to start, to get our first row. And when we tighten these, your flower petal is going to stay. You'll be able to slide it up and down if you want to adjust spacing. But you'll see when how they became friends. They just crack me up. They are perfect on a dual life together. Oh yeah, they're funny. Hey Justin, how are you, love? I hope you're staying out of trouble. I know the weather is beautiful where you at. You have so many of these wheels. Well, Michelle, I'm going to show you something amazing that you can do with this. Of course, I always promote Unique in the Creek boards, but you can. You were seriously asking? Linda, you can. I apologize. I thought that came from Michelle, because I saw her name and I'm like, how are you going to come over? And yes, we can actually meet up. Yard ornaments and cards. I will show you. I haven't done cards on the Cricut. The other thing that you can do, I am happy to help. Always. Always, always, always. I apologize. That's where I was like, do you live by me? Because I thought it came from Michelle. You can also look up Coach Tammy. She has an amazing workshop on her Cricut. Everyone here in Illinois at 68, it looks like a good project. Kathleen, hello. Yes, okay. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we are going to do. I don't think that it matters, but I'm doing mine factory edge top and bottom, cut edge left and right, okay? So we're going to take the bottom right, bring it to the center, the top left, bring it to the center, and we're going to scrunch, okay? Now, I am not going to fold this yet. Can you do table runners for spring, summer? Like, can I make a table runner? Like a garland? Glove, thank you. That one's dirty. Put on one that's clean. Thank you, Flo. My people are always looking out for me. Open your door. Put your glove on. This is just because I have eczema. I've never been in Nebraska. Just pick me up at the airport. I will pick anybody up at the airport. Absolutely. I don't have room in my house because I have 3 kids, 4 dogs, and a husband. But I got a hotel, a couple hotels that are just right off the interstate up the street. Good morning, Yvonne. Okay, so we did it. This is the standard, Julie said it's just like a standard, her standard petal, I guess you could call it. So I got the purple. Now I got the black. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Bottom right to the middle, top left to the middle. We're going to scrunch it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put these almost like a cross. Okay, but now, so it's like an X. We are going to take this and we're going to go ahead and fold it. It's going to be thick. Okay, so it looks like that. Maybe I won't be able to get it in the tie. I bet I should have waited to put the tie on. See, that's why you need the bigger ones. Guess what? I know these are huge. Oh, look, I have some 6-inch in here. This is what we're going to use. I got 3 kids, 9 grandkids, and 2 bug dogs? Or you mean bed? You got a coach or a slab of floor? I'm good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this in. Totally unorganized this morning. Okay, so it gives it a look like that. Now, again, they're on here, but we can slide this if we want to. I'm planning on putting 3 on each one. I guess I do have some 6-inch in here. I'm going to cut these off. I knew what you meant. Thank you for your patience, guys. Guess what's on my list? Miss Patricia, remind me I need to order some 6-inch. Some 6-inch clips. The 4-inch just aren't, or zip ties, the 4-inch just aren't cutting it. They may be free from my husband, but they just don't work. Yeah, I have 4 little dogs, so it's a big one. So as you can see, we are using a Dollar Tree wheel. The ties slide until you start putting the petals in. Put our first all the way around. Welcome to anyone just hopping on. I'm not usually this unorganized, although some may beg to differ, but I try. I try. And I tightened a little too much. I feel like the spokes are multiplying. Oh my gosh, my fridge is driving me nuts. The alarm keeps going off telling me my door is open, and it's not because it's very old. Oh, the warranty is out. Yeah, that would drive me nuts. That can you disconnect the alarm? Mine always goes off. I always know a kid's been there. Okay. So we've got it, factory edge top and bottom, bottom right, top left. We're going to scrunch it. Now you can put a clip on it, or if you think you can do it, I can't. That's what Julie does. Bottom right, top left, scrunch in the middle. I know I'm usually very organized, but it's just, you know. Now, I probably, yeah, I should flip it. So this is what we're going to do all the way around. I thought there was a button on the front to turn the alarm off, but I can't find it. I bet there is on the menu part. Okay, so that is what we are going to do all the way around. These work up quick. Y'all, my wrist from doing these has been horrible. But, you know, it's part of the job, right? Does your zip tie tool work on this one? Oh, thank you. Let me grab that. Since it's the bigger ties. We'll just get the whole toolbox out here on the table. How about that? I'm going to get a couple purple ones worked up because we are doubling the mesh. One more. So we're doing the same. Hey, Jen. We're doing the same with all the mesh. You could even alternate which one goes on top if you want to. Putting it in next. Folding it together. Flipping it. And putting it on our wheel. Isn't that pretty? This is what's going to go in the middle. Obviously, we have more rows to go. It's very hard to tell the purple on that. I wish the camera showed it better, because it is gorgeous. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Excited to see what is being made. Certainly chicken or whatever. No, you're fine. There's no reason to apologize. Now, when you get down to the bottom of the... You can tell what pieces. They are 10 inches. Oh, thank you, Mary. This is actually, it's fabric. And it's got polyfill in it. I bet we would get the same if we just put them together and not in an X form. Fold it together. Hit my thumb. I thought that said you hit me, your husband. Bent it back halfway. Girl. That is horrible. Now we'll be able to adjust these as we go if we need to slide them down or up, of course. And if you wanted to make these ahead of time, let me show you. Flip it. If you wanted to make them ahead of time, the black rubber bands that are used in hair work perfect. You can do this and have made ahead of time. And then all you have to do is go around your wheel. And attach them. Once you get a nice system going. See, I can be organized. I can be, believe it or not. So the center that I'm using can be found at lemonwreaths.com. It's like a hurricane, really. They said we were supposed to get 30 to 35 mile, which isn't horrible. But it's no fun. Thanks, Jen. So those of you that make florals, or flowers, what is your favorite petal? I did 36 of it. I did the whole roll. Because a roll is 360 inches. I cut each one at 10. Because there's 12 spokes. This one's really, really curly. Never made any, Delphia? Oh, you should give it a try. So I'm just working up a couple. Isn't that pretty? I like how it really makes it look like a double petal flower. Isn't that pretty? Here's a good one. We have snow on the way. Girl, I'd be moving. I would be moving. Hopefully the purple doesn't eat up. What I'm going to do, because of the way that I'm doing it, what I'm going to do on the next row, yes, I used a wood burner. Okay, I got several of these made. We're going to put some in. So when you have them made up, then you can just go through and put them in. Here's snow in the forecast for tonight. It was 80 plus at the weekend. See, I think it was because we've been, yesterday when we left my dad's at a little after 6, it was still 83. Now you don't have to, of course, I'm promoting my centers. Because that is the new item. Isn't that pretty? Now when I do the next one, I'm going to put the purple on top of the black and see if that makes a difference. We're going to play around with it and see. Again, this is the center. I do have, y'all, this is what I do. Let me show you. I do also have this blue. So this is, I find some kind of background design, anything like that. Of course, it's framed because it's satin. And I sublimate it just like I would my sign. Now this one, I want to do something blue and gray. So this will go on like this. Won't that be pretty? Won't that one be pretty? I think it will be with a blue and a gray mesh. So that's how the process comes along. Who's in the middle? Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about me, although I think I am. Or if you see an image, I do have a sunflower one. I'm going to see how that, isn't it a pretty blue? I was going to do that one today, but I don't. The only blue I have is a Christmas one that has polar bears on it. And it's not going to. Okay, Jeannie. Good morning, Vicki. We're doing another flower today. Vicki and Amy are my flower experts when I need help. 75 in Wisconsin right now. Come Sunday next week, 40s and 50s. No, thank you. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more on the first row. And then we are going to flip it, meaning, so right now, we got the purple one, and I'm putting the black one kind of on top. I'm folding it, and then I'm flipping it this way, okay? That's going to be, it's going to be curled, because it was the end of the, but once we get it on the wheel, flowers are something fun and different. There's a couple petals that I do want to try. I was watching Julie this morning, Julie's Wreath Boutique. Because this method was inspired by her. And have y'all ever seen petals made with 21-inch mesh? Super cool. And I think it would be fun to do one as a sunflower or a daffodil. You want to make a rose or two. Yeah, I haven't done a specific flower like the rose, or I'm told they're very easy. Okay, we're going to pre-make one more to do our 4. on this row. Okay. So if you're just joining, we're taking, these are cut at 10 inches, both the black and the purple. The 21, yes. We're taking our bottom right, bringing it to the middle, our top left, overlapping that just a little, and then you scrunch. So it's like a bow tie, and then I am putting it on top of, or next to, whatever you want to call it, the purple. Folding it in half. So you have a dual petal. I can't remember who I watched last Friday, but she did a thistle. That was Michelle at Monkey's Creation. I didn't get to see the video, but I saw her photo. Absolutely beautiful, as always. It looked just like one too, didn't it? She comes up with amazing ideas. She works hand in hand with Lori from Unique in the Creek. You can hear the neighbor scolding her daughter. All I hear is, put it down. Yes, Michelle is amazing. Her ideas just are endless. Okay. So this one didn't look very elegant. Yes, she did an amazing job, and I want to try that one, but it will be a minute before I get there. Okay. So if we have all of these lined up where they should be, like so, okay, that's what we have for the outside. And again, this is what's going to go in the middle. If I was to hold it like that. Obviously, it's not centered. I'm just showing you guys. Okay. Now, we don't want the purple to overtake it. So, my thoughts are, well, let me put my next row on first. See if I have any more 6" in here. Hidden in here, otherwise I'm going to use the big ones. I was going to watch Lori. Hey, Janet. Oh, I love you too. Dakota was asking about you the other day, and I said we need to call her. We miss you, love. Okay, I'm going to scoot these up higher because my goal is to get 3 rows. So we're going to push these all back. Okay. We're going to put our next ties on just to prep it. Now you could go around and put all 36 on, 3 on each, if you wanted to. The ideas, that dragon was great. I have one just like it done last year. Just couldn't figure out how to attach the wings. Oh, did she do a dragon? Guys, I saw something last night that I'm going to try with making wings and using mesh. I just have to play around with it and make sure I get it right. The wheel Faye is from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has these. I know these ties are bigger, but I don't really have a choice. It's easier than trying to use the little 4-inch. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. If your Dollar Tree doesn't have them, you can buy them in a case online. If you don't want to do that, I am happy to assist in getting them for y'all. I could list them on the website for like $2. I mean, you know, my time and travel, right? I crack myself up. Okay. We are going to do the black first this time. Did you see those, Michelle? Yep. I'm going to scrunch it. Going to put the clip on. And we're going to do the purple. Now I'm hoping I'm doing it this way. She didn't, someone else did, and now I can finish mine. She told me how she attached them. Nice. Yep, so that's going to put more of the black on the outside. Okay. So that will work the way I was hoping it would. A couple of these worked up. Got some on the floor. Yeah, she didn't do the wings, if that's what you're talking about, and it's made from a heart frame. I don't want to give too much away, although I'm sure many of you saw it. Okay. I'll do purple for each. Hey, babe. That's my sweet husband. Who I thought was working. He must be sitting in a light. That flamingo on the butterfly board is cool. Yes, I need to get some butterfly boards because the stuff that Michelle has done on those is amazing, and I definitely, definitely want to try it. Nope, did that wrong. Purple needs to go on top of the black. Yep, I saved it too, Michelle. So I'm hoping. Well, hello, Lisa. How are you, love? It's so good to see you. You're always so sweet when you come on. This is just the basic. What am I doing? Just the basic petal. We're just putting two together. And we're putting a rubber band on. Have you seen the mermaid frame at the Dollar Tree? The tail, I have. And I've got one. And I can't decide. I can't decide if I want to try to figure something up on my own, or if I want to, one of the gals that I watch, she's not a wreath maker, she made a pineapple out of it. Oops. I also have gotten the seashell. We worked on that in support group. I got to finish it. I missed you yesterday. Had an appointment. Oh, thank you. I hope all is well, but thank you. Yep. That was funny. As soon as I posted that last night, we were going to tail with shell petals. There you go. I was delayed getting it posted because I wanted to make sure I had good pictures, getting the color right. And as soon as I posted it, it's when my mom called. I posted it and it wasn't 10 minutes. And Dakota's teacher from last year, who I'm still friends with, purchased it. So the support I get is amazing. So that's what it's looking like, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Doing it for a baby's room. Okay, I'm going to prep some more. Let's see, I can get some more clips. And we can do several at a time. Make it go quicker. Thanks, LaDonna. Let's do that. I'll do the black. I heard someone say they did a pineapple, and I was like, dang it, I should have bought one. But they still have, oh yeah. What is the name of her business? She does, I mean, she never shows, ouch, she never shows her face. Something, oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Thanks, Yvonne. There is no way that is 10 inches. We'll keep that just in case I have to make a really small one if it's too short. I keep wanting to say Sincerely Creative Mom, but that's Mel. Anyway, yes, she made pineapple. I thought about using it. Thanks, Jen. I thought about using it to make like a bouquet of flowers. Use it as a vase, and I thought, well, that's maybe too simple. You know, because a lot of people would already think of that maybe. So we'll see. We will see. Mermaid tail and seashell are the only two new ones I have seen so far. At Dollar Tree. Doesn't mean that there's not more, but those are the two that I have seen. I lied. I picked up the ladybug the other day. The ladybug frame. Which that one, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to put mesh on it. I might put, like I've done with the grapevines before, put fabric behind it. I saw somebody do that with the beehive. They do have a beehive at Dollar Tree. I have not come across those yet. So we're working these up so we can just put them right in the ties. It's not a ladybug, it's a bee. No, there's a ladybug. It's a bee. Where do I have it? Hold, please. Why would they make a bee red? It is a bee. Look. It has the stinger on the bottom. I think they screwed up. So this is what it looks like. She was right. It has the stinger. You could probably cut that off and it would be... That is really weird. Why would they make a bee red? Maybe they couldn't make it yellow. Yep. Oh, does the tag say bee? I didn't think of looking at the tag, but the stinger. Because last time I checked, ladybugs don't have a stinger on their butt. That is funny. I told her mine is identified as a ladybug. Well, yeah, because it's red. But it would make sense if they have the beehive frames. It makes sense that they would have bees to go with it. And you could always spray paint it. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll spray paint mine yellow. I wonder how well. You never know with Dollar Tree. I mean, it's great that they have the options. The different options. But I bet I know why they didn't make it yellow. The beehive is yellow. The beehive is yellow. I bought it thinking it was a ladybug. Same. And depending on what you're going to do with it, I wonder if Art can straighten out the little stinger on it for me. Because I absolutely was going to use mine as a ladybug. But, yeah, that explains. They did the beehive yellow. So they did the bumblebee red. I don't know why they couldn't do both of them yellow. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't come up with a butterfly frame. They got close with the bee/ladybug. Good morning, Shelly. I am doing good this morning. Slow moving because it was a late night, but you know, usually is for me. I sit up too late working and contemplating on the computer. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay. We get to put all of these in. It ends up looking up nice and quick. And again, these slide on there after you get them on, so they can be adjusted. To where you want them. Sorry for my squeaking table. I mean, I just asked her a year and a half ago to take the section off that squeaks, so, you know, I got to give him time to get it done. Don't worry, I'm not throwing them on the floor. I've got a pile of them over there, and I can just scoop them up. Wonder if I pre-made 1, 2, 3. Cool. This will be the whole second row. Tina did kind of a butterfly. She used the butterfly body she sells and used the wings from Dollar Tree and Kids Store. Oh! Yep, I saw patriotic wings. That's what I should do. I didn't know she sold a butterfly body, because I was going to say I could have Art cut me one. We have a wood butterfly. I want Trinity to paint for me. I just need to get her graduated. These kids just, they're ready to be done. I've never seen the, at my Dollar Trees, I've never been able to get the ladybug or bumblebee wings. They've never had them here. I've always seen the solid color and, of course, the patriotic. Okay. Now, if you wanted to keep it like this, just 2 rows, you absolutely, well, let's see. You absolutely could. Like so. Okay? But I had already cut mesh for 3. So we're going to do 3. And what we're going to do, you can see from the back, we're going to slide that first row almost completely to the edge. Okay. And then we're going to slide the second row up, which we could do from this side. There we go. When she first did the butterfly body, I think I remember right, she said she used it and did a butterfly with $2 tree. Oh. Oh, did she take stuff off the website? Maybe they're revamping. Okay. So we're moving these out. Did I miss one? Nope. That one just got pulled out too far. Okay. So we're moving out because we're going to put another row on. Okay? Or keeps getting in. You're okay, LaDonna. You don't need to apologize. She said revamp and major downsize. Huh. Well, I'll have to look. If downsizing is taking that body off, maybe I can make one. Okay. So we're going to put our last set of 12. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it with the black on the outside again, just because the purple is so prevalent on here, which is fine. I love purple. But I don't want it so overwhelming, if that makes sense. Now, this would have been pretty also with a really deep, hey Tara, one day with that wreath frame, I have 6 layers for each, but wow, 6. I bet that is amazing. I would love to see a picture of that. Mesh ribbon tubing, vis fillers, and then she had her hand painted wood boxes too. Oh, wow. Yeah, sounds like she's having a huge sale. Hello, Judy from Ontario. Welcome. We are making a flower on a Dollar Tree bicycle frame. Just getting my ties on. And one more. Fortunately, I have to use the 8-inch. I am going to the hardware store today. Okay. Should be able to have 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? That sucks. I didn't get 12. 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But I have 14. So, there may be some that are too purple. It is what it is. It'll work. Thanks, Tara. So, we're going to work them up like we did before. Going to do our black ones first. Excuse me. We're using this center. It's new on the website. This is satin, and that's sublimated on there. Oh, she's only live 1 night a week. She has cut back. Well, she's been doing it for a while, so I knew she got a job. Yeah, purple is my favorite color, so anything with purple. We did one yesterday that had purple in it. Dad, I hope, is okay. My sister's up there right now because I couldn't get up there this morning to talk to the nurse practitioner. He fell out of bed last night, but he said he was okay. The nurse called, and then he ended up calling Mom. I mean, yesterday was a decent day for him. He was in a good mood. They had just brought his dinner, and it was for Taco Tuesday, so it was a taco and rice and refried beans. But then he got confused. Apparently wanted some more food. Dakota's doing good. Her headaches are less frequent. which is a plus. So it is either because we started her on a vitamin with iron, as they suggested, because they said it was possibly a little iron deficiency, and or the fact that we have her drinking more water. What am I doing? No more episodes as far as seizures, which is good. I always get worried. The other day she was acting funny as far as she just was like staring off into space. We had been talking about something and she didn't do like she did the other day when she had the seizure, but I was like, you okay? Dakota, you okay? And then it's not that she came out of it, because I don't want to say it was that kind of thing. She's like, I'm fine, Mom. I was just spacing. I said, spacing on what? You're 11. What do you space about? Don't do it again. Lordy B. Hold on, guys. I got to get all my mesh off the computer. So what I am using is the little black rubber bands. You can get them at Dollar Tree in the hair section. I always have tons of them in my house because somebody's hair is getting braided, including Trey's. So it's nice to put those around the ends of these, get these all worked up. And then all we have to do is put them in our zip ties. So we're putting two together. It's just a basic flower petal. I think it's the first one I learned. We're taking the bottom right, bringing it to the middle, the top left, overlapping it a little. Scrunch, it looks like a bow tie. He should have an alarm on his bed and was requested that. We requested that for Mom. Yeah, they have one in his chair. I didn't even think about that. I should. I'll have to text my sister when I'm done here. Yeah, and then over the weekend we thought she was, Saturday she woke up with a gunky eye. I'm like, great, now she's got pink eye. So Easter, we weren't allowed to, because I can't, pink eye is highly contagious. Can't risk going around my dad. Stayed home from church, watched it online, did our own Easter thing here. We got just the regular, I'm like, what else can this poor girl get? Got just the over-the-counter. You can get over-the-counter drops from the drugstore that like help relieve the symptoms of pink eye. Well, we put those in, and after just a couple applications, the symptoms were gone. I'm like, okay, there's no way that this can be pink eye if over-the-counter stuff, because pink eye sucks. Kept her home Monday because A, we didn't know if it was pink eye, and B, she woke up and she said, my eye feels better, but my throat hurts. So, called the doctor, well, the nurse, who knows my family because I'm either talking to her about my kid or talking to her about my dad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to have to, let me see if I have a black over here in my open pile. Hold, please. Because as much as I hate partial rolls, no, black and yellow, black and blue. No solid black. Well, shoot. Sorry, guys. I don't believe I have another block in my stash. gray. We don't want gray. Black with polka dots. So, that means, sorry guys, so we have 9. Do this should be 10. 11. It's going to be extra purple. 11. 12. So we need 3 more. How did I get so shorted on the black? Make sure there's none on the floor. I found one. One. Just one. That helps. So here's one. Do what you got to do, right? So, but the black is supposed to be on the bottom. Trying to get all 12 of them prepped. Good morning. For those of you that are just hopping on, I was shorted on my roll of black that I cut. Let's see. Let's see how good of a piece I can get out of this to at least have some black. Look how tiny it is. But it'll work, right? Right? Sorry, I'm always late. So much going on. Oh, honey, you're fine. At least it gives us some black. You are fine. I totally understand so much going on. See, there's some black in there. So we will put it underneath. Just making sure I'm not missing another black somewhere. You know I'll find it when I'm done. Making sure it didn't fall down to behind the dogs. So one of them's going to have to be purple and purple. Which it is what it is. I think we will be okay. We'll kind of bury it in there. It will work out. Okay. Stuff out of the way. Make sure there's not one cut stuck on the back. Okay, we're going to put this one in first. So like I said, we can kind of bury it under everything. That's a lot of purple, but maybe we can bring this black up. Bring this black up. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, she seems to be okay. Like I said, she doesn't get headaches as often. None of the scans showed anything. That one broke. Oh yeah, I guess I was saying how I had called the doctor. So I called the nurse and said, you know, hey, here's the deal. She said the same thing I thought. She said over the counter is not going to get rid of pink eye. She said, so it was never pink eye. She said her guess was it was a cold or allergies, and it started in her eye. Said only my child, because my kids do get horrible allergies, like their father. So, good morning, Georgie. How are you, love? This is row 3 on our flower here. Yeah, we're pulling some of the black forward, so I think we will be okay. It will work out. What in the world did I do? I put it around 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Georgie. I'm sorry to hear that. I just got been painting a flower pot. Oh, love you too, Evelyn. I'm glad you were able to pop in. I have the same issue right now. Wake up with matted shut eyes, doctors, and eye drops here. Yeah, I don't know. They say the allergies are bad this year. It's hard for me to tell because my kids and husband just have them so bad anyway. Is that a regular metal frame? It's gorgeous. This is a Dollar Tree bicycle wheel. You can see that. And we are going to be using, this is one of the new centers in, it's fabric, it's satin. One of the new centers on the website. If you go to lemonwreaths.com, there is a tab. This one that I'm using today shows right there on the front page because it's being used in today's live. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jean Ann. Yeah, it's, and you can smell, there's areas that we go in town here and you can smell the ragweed. Now, my allergies are have gotten worse since I've gotten older, but nothing like what my kids go through and my husband. Trey, it's not my husband, Art used to have to go in for weekly shots. He will get bad if he goes, if he's been in a house that has cats. He's highly allergic to cats. I think my kids are too. They deny they are, but if we ever go to the pet store and they're around them, they get all stuffed up. I got my order from Trish yesterday. I got all that beautiful ribbon I won on KKC. It was awesome because I didn't really... Nice! Yep, I got your order. I'm waiting for my metal order to do a couple of the bigger signs. And you got all those signs from me in that cow head. I forgot you won all that ribbon from KKC. LaDonna, yours is, again, I had to wait for the metal order to put the signs in yours. So you're going to get the big wreath box, wreath supply box that you won. I find that hard to believe that you got some ribbon that wasn't already in your stash, Corrine. I'm just joking. We got 2 more. I love doing this. This style. Okay, last one. Can't even tell that we have one that's too purple. First time I've ever won anything. It's true, I didn't. Maybe you should have gotten a lottery ticket. Here with the crazy, even more abnormal weather changes in Tennessee, even the dog has developed allergies. Oh, yeah, they say that like when dogs lick their paws, or my dogs actually cough. It almost sounds like they're gagging. Okay. Now we are going to get these fitted in next to each other so we can be sure and get our center in and they're all even. See, you won't even know that there was two purple. Okay. So here's our flower. Now, you've never wondered anything and you've never found a 4-leaf clover? I don't know that I ever have either. Okay. So when you buy these, they come with felt on the back to cover up where I've gathered it. And then the chenille stem is attached, so you do not have to worry about getting that attached. I guess I should have used a black one. Wasn't thinking, Kelly. I'll have to use black when I actually make the rest of them. Make sure it's centered. Let's go over to this one. Hold, please. I'm going to go through the middle. Here we go. There we go. Okay, we'll just pull them right through. Hold, please. Exact, right, Duffia? Okay, I'm going to twist it. Yep, it's in there nice and sturdy. So I'm going to twist this up. Now, if you wanted to, let me see something. This has orange in it, though. If you wanted to, you could make something like this and switch out the centers. So this is another center that's in my shop. That one goes on there. This one could, if you chose to use the purple and black. It brings some other colors into it. So you could switch it out if you want to. Of course, I love the purple. Why is there such a space here? Because this is up way too high. There we go. Yes, Unique in the Creek has an amazing website. Her prices are good. I love her boards. This is just, tighten it a little bit more. This is just another option if you were unable to get your hands on one, or maybe you don't have the funds for one, then you can use a bicycle wheel. Just fluffing it. Okay, so there we go. I want to make sure you can see the center. The color, it doesn't really show purple on the screen. It'll look better when I get a picture. Thanks, guys. Now you could have done it with gray also. Gray would have looked good, but I love the purple and black. So again, these centers are $10, but they are currently, there's an automatic discount, 15% discount at checkout for the centers. Whether you buy one, whether you buy 20, you will get that 15% off. And again, it'll automatically be calculated at checkout. Thank you, guys. Was Hobby Lobby supposed to start selling? Yes, they are going to start selling the Unique in the Creek boards. I'm not sure when they're supposed to get them in. I think it's later this year. But they are supposed to start carrying those. So what is today, Wednesday? You got about 20, thanks guys. You got about 23 minutes. And my wonderful friend, Miss Gigi, over at Designs by Giselle, will be going live. So please make sure you go and check her out. Show her some support and love. Tell her that I sent you. And until next time, which will be tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Can you show it again? I missed the finished product. Of course, Shannon. So this one will get listed on the website. Got to get some pictures. Hopefully I can get it listed sooner today. Love you too, Rebecca. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know where to find me if you need me. And until next time, be blessed, y'all. Have a great day.